Hey guys, the section of violence here. Let's get into the UFC predictions and breakdowns. Now, you guys know I've not been doing too hot. We're down like 30 something units with UFC. Not too great. I'm not too proud of UFC right now, at all. But we got to get into it, guys. We got to see what we're getting ourselves into this weekend. I'm really gonna take this weekend and we're gonna come back. I have a good feeling about this weekend. But yeah, let's start at the bottom. We have Mike Jackson versus Pete Rodriguez. Now Pete Rodriguez is a beast. He unfortunately fought Malena, and that was a terrible matchup for him because he got beat up badly. But he can strike, believe it or not, he can strike very well. And for that reason, I think he's going to. I don't know about his fight IQ, so I can't say too much. But I think he's going to beat the living crap out of Mike Jackson. That's just my prediction. I think it's a pretty foregone conclusion. He could screw up, and Mike Jackson's record could continue, but I don't know. He's pretty bad, so I feel Pete should get the job done. I might sprinkle on Jackson just because Pete's, he's still pretty untested. But Jackson is too. Jackson's faced pretty bad competition, I'd say. CM Punk, Mickey Gall. Mickey Gall's not bad competition, but Mickey Gall beat him up. So I don't know. We'll see. I feel Pete should get it done, but with UFC, you never know. So I might just take the dog just as because this seems like the parlay ruiner. You never know. But I'm going with Pete Rodriguez. First or second round TKO. I just don't see how he can lose this fight other than gassing out and getting outpointed from a distance. Because Mike Jackson, he likes to keep it like out there. He just likes to like, I don't know. He's not very technical, but he can like pop shot pretty well, and he's not really greatest on the ground, but he's somewhat capable on the ground. So I feel like Pete, if he keeps sleeping on Mike, he could get caught in the submission or something. So that's why, you know what, I might have to sprinkle on Mike Jackson. I was gonna put a lot on Pete Rodriguez. Do I have a lot on Pete Rodriguez already? I feel like I do. Yeah, I do. I don't know. I might have to just leave it as is then because I just don't know, man. Mike Jackson is so, I don't know, he's a veteran. Pete's so new. I might just have to go with Pete just because Pete's like, I'm gonna go with Pete with the prediction, but I don't know, bro. This is a hard call. I might just leave it because I like it. I might just do an arbitrage because if you put zero point 0.5 units to what you could win like a good amount on Mike Jackson. So I don't know. We'll see. Mike Jackson's odds are pretty ridiculous, so I might just take that. But yeah, moving on, we have CJ Vergara versus Tatsuto Taira. Tatsuyo is a very technical striker. He doesn't like in the pocket to be in the pocket, and that's where CJ thrives. Um, he's not. I haven't really seen the document yet, so that fight will be tested this fight. He can throw very dangerously. I feel like he could hurt CJ, but I don't see him being a problem to CJ on the feet. It's on the ground. I see him being a very big problem. But I feel CJ is confident on the ground, so it'll be interesting to see. I'm gonna be going with CJ Vergara here. I just believe he has good grappling, like wrestling wise. He has really good striking, good cardio, he has a good pace. I feel like he's just gonna break Tatsuya. But yeah, I could be wrong. Tetsuya could put on like a clinic for 3 rounds. I don't see him finishing CJ, but that's gonna be my prediction is CJ Vergara winning this fight. He's a beast, so I'm gonna have to go with my boy CJ here. Um, but yeah, as an underdog, a lot of people are gonna be like, What the heck? You haven't seen Tetsuya Taira? He's a beast, like all that." I know he is. And I could be looking like an idiot after this, but I'm just gonna ride my guy CJ Vergara because last time I didn't, he made me look bad. So let's see what happens. Um, yeah, CJ Vergara by I don't know. I'll go third round TKO unanimous decision. I don't know. It's a hard fight to call, man. Moving on, we have Sam Hughes versus Pierre Rodriguez. Another really hard fight to call. Oh, sorry, the fruit fly in my room. I'm trying to kill it. But yeah, Pierre Rodriguez is a beast. Um, she's very, very good. She needs her coaches at time to will her on. I don't know why, but and that's a really big thing. I know same thing with Sam. She's also like that, but I feel like Pierre is gonna have a very vast striking advantage, and Sam's tough. That's the thing. Did I get it? Yeah, I got it. Awesome. So, yeah, Sam's a beast, and I feel like she's gonna she's gonna pull something off here. I feel. I don't know. Pierre's striking is a big threat here, and she has good grappling. I'm not saying she doesn't, but I feel Sam's grappling is very superior, and I feel she's gonna win this fight. I'm gonna go with Sam Hughes here. Let's go by unanimous decision. I don't see Pierre quitting, but it's gonna be a close fight. But I see Sam Hughes winning this fight. She's a very good fighter. Good wrestling, good cardio, good, well coached. Um, I just think Pierre is just lacking a few fundamentals, and she's really good. She has a lot of potential. She has good striking, but I don't know. We'll see. This is a close fight. I'm going with Sam Hughes as underdog. Yeah, I've taken betting wise. I've taken underdogs almost every fight. So moving on, we have Johanderson Brito versus we have Lucas Alexander. Johanderson Brito is a really really good fighter. Um, wasn't prepared to make a prediction for this fight. I thought this one wasn't for a while. But let's see what Lucas Alexander can bring. Okay, he won by injury. So he won against an 8-5 fighter. He beat a 5-4 fighter. Reginald Mack. He beat by. I mean, he's not a bad fighter at all. Who'd he lose? Oh Jesus! Yeah, the fight competition isn't the greatest. So for that reason, I'm gonna have to go with Anderson Brito, but I'm not overly confident. I feel like he should win this fight by either first round TKO or a unanimous decision. But yeah, Anderson Brito, yeah, he's not like a safe pick or anything, but I feel like he should get a job done. But yeah, moving on, we have Jacob Malkoun versus Nick Maximov. Now, I've been really tossing for this fight because Malkoun has the cardio. Actually, I don't even know. Maximov has good cardio too. Um, he's really good wrestling. I'd say Maximov might have the edge in jiu-jitsu, might, but it's close. Malkoun's a better wrestler. It's a really hard fight to call. I'm gonna have to go with Maximov, but I'm not confident whatsoever. Yeah, Nick Maximov by split decision. I feel like he's got some decent striking, and I feel like he'll be able to, hold his own. Maybe even win on the feet. I don't know. Malkoun's mainly a grappler. I haven't seen too much striking out of him. I mean, he lands some shots, but they're not the most effective. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with Nick Maximov here, but I'm not confident whatsoever. But yeah, moving on, we have Victor Henry versus Rafael Assuncao. This will be my lock of the card. I feel lock with UFC is very loose. I feel Victor Henry is a much better fighter, and he will beat the crap out of Rafael Assuncao. He is a very technical striker, really good grappler, and Rafael Assuncao is all those things, but he is gone. His career is done. I feel this is Victor Henry's time now. He's a beast. I'm going to go with Victor Henry here all day. I'm gonna have to go with him by I don't know, unanimous decision. I don't know. He could finish him. I don't know. It's a hard fight to call, like how it ends. Moving on, though, we have Manav Martinez versus Brandon Davis. I'm gonna have to go with Mana Martinez by first or second round TKO. What is this fight at? Yeah, bantamweight. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. I just think Brandon Davis' time's done. Especially after that last fight, he really let me down. I mean, he is a beast. I don't know if he can even get. I don't know. Mana might not even get a finish. He could just get a unanimous decision. I just think he's a better striker, and Brandon Davis is very chinny, and he's feel like he's too big for the weight class. Or yes, and yeah, Phil Bonner Martinez. This is gonna be a good fight for him. So I'm gonna back him in this fight, possibly getting a TKO. I don't see it though. I think he's gonna get a unanimous decision win. Moving on, we have Misha Cirkunov versus Alonzo Menifield. This is a hard fight to call. Misha is a really good grappler, but he gasses, and he just doesn't want to be there. And then we have Alonzo, who also gasses, but has a little more drive. I'm gonna have to take Alonzo here, but not confident. Not confident. Alonzo is a really probably I don't know about safe bet, but he's a pretty good bet. I'm gonna take Alonzo here. I'm gonna take him by unanimous decision. I don't know. It's a hard fight again to see how it ends. Misha Cirkunov's a weird style fighter. But yeah, moving on. We have Dusko Todorovic versus Jordan Wright. Um, I don't know. Dusko is. I feel like he's just going to dominate Jordan Wright. I feel like if Marc-Andre Barrio can on the ground, I feel Dusko can. Even though he did get just a guillotine, I don't know. I feel Jordan Wright isn't too confident on the ground. I'm going to go with Dusko here, winning the fight by unanimous decision or first or second round TKO. He's a beast. He just fought Cheaty, who's a really good striker, so and he's really chinny. So that's another thing I'm worried about is Dusko's chin. He could easily get KO'd in the first round by Jordan Wright. That's a big possibility. If you're betting Jordan Wright, I would be betting him KO. You know, KO first round is probably the smartest approach. But yeah, we have Askarov versus Brandon Royval. Um, I I don't know. Askarov is a really, really good grappler, but he doesn't have any jiu-jitsu really. And that I don't see. Could he just positionally control Royval? Yes, but I don't know. Just because of his record, I'm gonna have to take Asker, but I'm not confident. Like again, like this is a. I'm gonna take him by decision, but I'm gonna sprinkle on that Royval submission prop because that's the only way I feel Royval wins this is by submission. I don't see how he wins a decision. But yeah, I'm going to take Askarov by unanimous decision. I don't know how exactly, but I feel like he's going to get the job done, win at least 2 rounds. Um, yeah. Moving on, we have Jonathan Martinez and Cub Swanson, the co-main event. This is gonna be a great fight to watch as a fan. Jonathan Martinez is striking very, I don't know, points fighter-ish. He looks for a finish, but he'll opt to just strike with you. Whether there's Cubs there to be killed, it could be killed. So I'm really interested in this fight. Um, I feel like I don't know. This is hard. Cub is really good boxing, and that's the thing with Jonathan is he keeps his chin up, and I feel like Cub can capitalize on that. But Jonathan is also really good. That's another thing. So it's like, if Jonathan loses this, he gets seen as a, C tier fighter, and I don't know if he would want that to happen. So for that reason, I'm going to go with Jonathan, edging out a unanimous decision. But this is, if he finishes Cub, that'll be pretty impressive. Cubs are very good strikers, so I'm going with Jonathan Martinez being more talented in my opinion, but he does have some issues with his boxing, and I feel Cub has good boxing, so this will be interesting. Um, yeah, seeing what the Cub Swanson TKO, KO prop is that, because I would sprinkle on that if I were betting Cub. Yeah, so I'm gonna be predicting Jonathan Martinez winning unanimous decision. Yeah, moving on. We have for the main event of the evening, we have Alexa Grasso versus Viviane Araujo. All right, so Viviane Araujo has really decent wrestling, where I feel Alexa Grasso does have good wrestling as well. She did lose to Carl Esparza. I feel this is at a new. I don't know if it's a new weight class or not, but this is a hard fight to call. I'm gonna have to go with Alexa Grasso just because she's hot and I like to pick her. So, but yeah, this is another fight I'll be betting on. Definitely on the over 1.5. Over 1.5 is probably my lock of the card, in my opinion, unless someone gets an eye poke or something. But anyways, that's my lock of the card over 1.5. Let's do the most confident predictions. Or no, quick recap. Sorry. Okay, so we got Pete Rodriguez winning his fight by first or second round TKO. CJ Vergara winning his fight by unanimous decision. Sam Hughes winning her fight by split or unanimous decision. Johannes and Brito winning his fight by unanimous decision or first round knockout. We have Nick Maximov winning his fight by unanimous decision, split decision. We have Victor Henry winning his fight by unanimous decision, TKO in the third round. And then we have Mana Martinez winning his fight by first or second round TKO or unanimous decision. And then we have uh, Alonzo Menifield winning his fight by unanimous decision. I don't see him winning a TKO. He never does, unless he's fighting bums. Uh, but yeah, we have Dusko Todorovic winning his fight by unanimous decision. We have Askarov winning his fight by unanimous decision. I have Jonathan Martinez winning his fight by unanimous decision. I have Alexa Grasso winning her fight by split decision or unanimous decision. Now we'll go by confidence. So, but the least confident prediction, I would have to say, hmm, probably be Nick Maximov at 52% confidence. Um, and then I'll have to go Sam Hughes at 55% confidence. Uh, and then I'll have to go Askarov at 55% confidence. I'm not totally sold on him either. Um, I'll have to go Jonathan Martinez at 55% confidence as well. This is a hard card. Moving on though, we have yeah, let's go CJ Vergara. He was at 52% confidence as well. I'm not confident in him at all. 60% confident. Let's go. Man, who is 60% confident? Let's go Alonzo Menifield at 60% confidence. Feel like he'll get the job done, even though he doesn't have any submissions. He's a good wrestler, good, decent striker. 60% confidence. I have Alonzo winning his fight. Um, and then we have Alexa Grasso at 60% confidence winning her fight. If I didn't say 55 already. Um, and then we have, I believe, just we have Dusko, uh, Mana. So we'll have Dusko and Mana at 65% confidence. And then we'll have Johannes and Brito at 70% confidence. And we'll have Pete Rodriguez at 75% confidence. Who else? And then we'll have Victor Henry at 85% confidence. And then that will be some of my most confident predictions. In top three would be Victor Henry number one, Pete Rodriguez number two, and Johannes and Brito number three. And then who would be number four? It would probably be Mana and Dusko, I'd say. But yeah, I wouldn't even like to play those guys. So it's like a weird card, you know? We're gonna have some good plays though. I like the plays on this card. We're gonna play the main event over 1.5. Definitely playing Sam Hughes and Rodriguez. The girls' fights are probably the over 1.5. I'm gonna nuke those guys, and we're gonna make some money back on UFC. I just have a good feeling about it. I don't see anything happening in these girls' fights that will cause a finish, other than maybe Pierre Rodriguez KOing Sam Hughes, which could happen, and then I'll cry. Um, but I just don't see it. So I'm gonna go with Pierre Rodriguez, Sam Hughes over 1.5, and the main event over 1.5. That's gonna be probably my biggest play of the card, depending what the odds give me. So let's go, guys. I'm really excited for it. Sorta. I get really nervous and queasy for UFC, so let's go, guys. I'm really excited.